Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Séance at Blake Manor. We are on the afternoon of day 2, which really is day 1. And I've been spending some time walking around the entire manor, at least all the places that are open to me right now, just taking stock on who's running around and analyzing a bunch of people who I haven't analyzed before. And I feel now we're doing somewhat decently on our investigations. Trying to catch up here.
What's this now? What Egypt carved this rubbish? You'd have to work hard to make a more rotten-looking rock. Some posh folly, this. And you're back. What can I do you for?
Can you tell me much about the Tuathana de Danann? Nothing you found in the book. Then the old gods of this land got underground after being tricked by us mortals. What I think of us now, I can't say. And even as a man who walks their path, I'm not always sure why I do. Do they hear us? Talk to us like the Christians think their God does? Can't say. They connect me to this land and my heritage is all I know. It just feels right to light a fire for them from time to time. They've never asked for more than that. Do you know the goddess breed? Aye, her father was the chieftain of the Tuatha De Danann. She's a powerful and versatile god. Her realm is up in Forthray by Dundark. Mother's trying, but then I think that's how she'd like it. Okay. Talk with Mr. Duprat. We talked about his ways and mine. You kept a while, but he was hitting off my accent. He was fierce polite about mine. Okay. Trying to see if I can use you for the ritual. Witness any strange occurrences you got here? There was whispering coming from the fireplace. That's strange enough for you. Probably just your chimneys, but it sounds like asking home. Seen any ghosts since coming here? Have you not? At least his favorite was a woman who crawled in through a window last night. Thankfully, a flash of fun and she was gone. That may have saw it myself. Last night as I arrived, I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain. I knew there would be death here. Sorry? It's a bean night, lad. Spells trouble. Of the life-ending type. She's important. You see an omen. One that means death and grief have come to see your house. Somebody will die here this weekend. Probably more than one. Certainly no less. Miss Deane, am I too late? Maybe. Okay, why is she golden? Oh, just because she's marked. Okay.
I should go. Only do something if you want.
Okay. Some of the free aspects. Okay. In order to free, he's sending a representative from Mama Brigitte, but he will fill in 2 other channels for a form. As Laura said to me, I am the goddess. I am the goddess breed. We need someone to represent Saint Bridget. Okay, yeah, come on, this has to be Mrs. Joyce, right? It's so late already. Nope. Oh, hi. I hadn't seen you before. Closed up well, but I can hear water on the other side. It's covered in these markings. I get the sense there's a recent addition, but who would have drawn these?
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Was it worth it? You have Ericsson, but at the cost of learning what she would have done.
The depravities of mankind are not new to me. I've seen, indeed experienced firsthand, magic and its beliefs used to justify many terrible things. But what shakes me in this case is the reasoning. That she would do such a thing in hopes that it might grant her something as trivial as magic. Her humanity meant so little to her. This is what upsets me.
I found out the strangest dream staying here. My data would suggest you are not alone. Data? But it's too late to comment. I'm still gathering data and undertaking experiments. Perhaps when I'm done we can talk. What data is this? Where could it be kept? This room, perhaps?
That's all.
Take care, monsieur.
Hello again, my friend.
Someone mentioned to me that you have a few when you're at the manor. Indeed, I understand. It's speaking of the manors. Really? Speaking of my dearest friend, who wanted to ashes get in our home country, I see to return their house. Okay, I'm talking about Miss Martin's health and I'm gonna go. So Tony seems unwell. Indeed, someone who works so regularly with such forces takes a risk. The way she speaks of it and writes of it, it clearly takes a toll. We have made some arrangements here, her and I, just in case. I'm hoping it won't come to that.
I've taken enough of your time.
Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't keep you.
Okay, so he can't give me another talk on who might be able to help. I'm still thinking it would be Mrs. Joyce. But I don't see how I... Okay. Then let me talk to Mrs. Darcy.
Mr. Ward, you come back to me.
But the most peculiar since coming here, really? Please tell me more about your half-remembered slumbers. Honestly, Mr. Ward, there are so many real and tangible things happening here and you want to discuss dreams. Okay, she's not a fan, huh? Have you ever used an affair or infidelity as a plot point in the book? You know, if you just read my works. But yes, I did once. A woman's husband cheated on her and their reconciliation was his alibi for a murder. In hindsight, I do not think I did justice to how devastating it can be. If I were to revisit that story now, he would need another alibi. It's an interesting brew you have there. Well, it's actually very important. I tell you, but it's a secret. One of those hush-hush secret society things, you see? Hey, Mrs. Darcy, do you happen to recognize this ring? Where did you get that? I found it around the hotel. Does it mean something to you? Not anymore. It was my husband's. The dog that it was. No, keep it. I won't look at it awful thing. Have you ever met Miss Deane? Miss Deane, yes. Oh, her. I don't know her, but I can say I know her personally. But she did make herself known the other day, arguing with Miss Quinn outside my door. Might have minded more, but honestly, it was quite a story. Okay, let's form a hypothesis.
Mr. Ward.
Do you have reason to believe that your husband was writing to someone he shouldn't have been before his death? Oh, do I? My sister was quite a wordsmith. It was what had me fall for him in the first place. And I've only had the decency to save some of the letters for me. Your work given you any experience on medical documentation? Oh goodness, no. The odd time I would need to include something like that, it's off to the library for me, or I might pass to my cousin, who has himself become a doctor. There have been about miscarriages in your work. I know, and that's something to think, yeah. Frankly, sir, given how the topic is dealt with in the real world, I do not think publishers and audience would care for it. Okay, that really didn't give me anything. Okay. Leodas's goal is to murder Miss Deane as revenge for the affair that occurred while she miscarried.
Mrs. Darcy wants to murder Miss Deane. I should find and confront her about this.
Mr. Ward, you've come back to me.
Your goal is to murder Miss Deane as revenge for the affair that occurred while you miscarried.
What a dark horse you are, Mr. Ward. But for what purpose? Why go to all this trouble? Would you mock me? Or do you mean something worthwhile by it? I confess. I killed my husband. I did.
Yo.
It seemed to me there was nothing else I could do. Everything he put me through. I saw nothing but red until he was cold in the ground. And then I thought, it wasn't only him who wronged me. There was the woman, too, who had caught his attention. She must have known. Our Evelyn Deane. So yes, I came here under his name, intent on finding her. To this forsaken backwater on the west coast of nowhere. To do something terrible to her. But now... Well, now I don't think I wish as much vengeance as I thought. But since I've been here... I didn't really believe in ghosts and magic before all this, you know. But I'll tell you this. I do now. My husband is haunting me. I don't want vengeance, but I do want to be rid of him. And maybe he'll be content if he has her for company. If that is what it takes.
Well, there's no need to resort to such things, Mrs. Darcy. Let me see if I can do something about your husband.
Chance would be a damn fine thing.
Okay, we need to do some exorcism now. Okay, I have only 3 minutes left in the hour. Let me see if I can talk with Mrs. Joyce again. Like, really, she's...
Another crow? Is that Master Walter watching the grounds from the Blake residence? That's quite the vantage point. I wonder what secrets he's seen.
Okay, you know, since this dude is still here and I don't have his mystery unlocked yet.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
You happen to drop your glasses. It's nothing, sir. They are serviceable. I'll have them replaced after the event. You're right, sir. You look rather perturbed. Perfectly fine. My mind's on the hotel and the event, of course. Can you tell me about yourself? I'm the manager here at the hotel. The utmost respect, Mr. Ward. I think you all you need to know.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
Yeah, I don't think that's enough. Okay, just an hour. There's a talk in the drawing room. Okay, now it's dark here. Interesting. Alright, so everyone left left the garden, probably for the talk. Okay, who was that? Who's that person? The priest? Looks like the priest, okay. Mr. Finn is still here. Okay, those two I already know are definitely in the drawing room attending the talk because I got that from their schedules. Okay, that was just about the locker room key. I already fixed that. What exactly are you doing back here? Interesting place to be, brother. No one in the courtyard. This dude is still in here. telegraph room. Guess don't see anything new lying around here. Okay, so my end goal is the drawing room and to attend the talk in the hopes that it will get me useful information. Other than that, Mrs. Joyce would be interesting, or anyone else who have, like, Mrs. Joyce right now is the only one I know has a connection to St. Bridget. Of course, now there's someone on the other side. Damn it! Okay, Mrs. Joyce is here. The cook is here. Let's quickly go into the library.
This would have been easier in London. Or if I'd wanted to be very proper about it. Home. I do think my parents would have rather had it that way, certainly.
Are you sure this is the right solution, though? Shouldn't you wait to see how things play out? There is still the social season.
Well, that's not for another half year. And some of those young men are positively frightened of me. Here, I might find somebody who understands.
I understand.
And I don't think there's time to wait. You'll keep me right, won't you?
Don't I always? Besides, I'm telling you, you needn't worry so terribly. I'm sure things will be back to rights soon enough, one way or another. And I am usually right about these things. You know that.
I shan't tell you that. It might be true, but I shan't say it.
Sciences, okay. Okay, let me just check the corridors upstairs for people. Then I'll talk to Mrs. Joyce. Okay, if someone were here, it would already show me. So that's done. No one in here. No one in the hallway here. Nothing here. Okay. Okay, the thing is, I'm not sure if I should attend the talk on the dot. Maybe let's do that and hope it's not doesn't take the entire hour.
Well, this is more of a turnout than I was expecting. To those of you I haven't met, I'm Fia Callahan, and I'm here to talk to you all about the other crowd.
Then listen, 29 minutes? Yes.
Thank you all for coming. I hear a lot of you have come from far afield. So it seems only right that you should get to know this place, our home, a little better. We share this land with the other crowd, the Aishi, or people of the Mound. You'll have heard them called many things, no doubt. The good people, the weak folk, the fair folk. Some of you will know them by the F word, but we won't be saying that here. And what are they? Sure, I can't tell you what nobody knows. The church would tie themselves in knots, trying to bend the truths of the world to fit their narrative. They want you to believe, first of all, that the other crowd don't exist. Then secondly, once you know they are real, the church wants you to think of them as angels, ones that never took a side in the battle of heaven. Cast down to earth, and not hell, for they're sitting on the fence. Now, I've never heard anything of this ilk from any reliable source, only holy salesmen. Other people confuse them for types of ghosts. And given how similar the Banshee and Fargurtha are to ghosts, I can forgive that. But they are more than that. Some would say they are the land incarnate. Really, it's best to think of them as forces of nature. They are no more good or evil than a storm. But you'd also want to stay out of the path of a bad storm. All that said, it's easier to avoid a storm. There are signs and you get warning. Not so with the other folk. Best you can do is be polite and leave your offerings. And to avoid them altogether, best not to meddle in anything that might catch their eye. That's the main reason we don't call them by their name. Or, you know, do strange magic on their doorstep.
And these fairy...
Please, sir, don't call them that. I've given you many's an alternative that won't draw their eye to this place, which you don't want. Trust me there.
My apologies, madam. These other folk, they differ from the winged fairies of children's stories, right?
As much as you and I differ from a wild animal. Yes. All of Europe, probably further, has their own form of the good folk. Primordial forces of nature, all. As unknowable to us as a storm or wave. As I said, Catholic monks came and tainted history. Tried to write them out of existence, and when that failed, they tried to write the fear out of them.
Write the fear out of them. What does this mean?
Writing them as friendly winged sprites. Friendly to children and all that. Stories are powerful ways to change a land and its power. It's why the church always folded in the rituals and beliefs of a place they came to. Like in our case, how Ostara became Easter, Yule became Christmas, and Samhain became All Souls' Day, when the blessing of the graves gets done. Ah, look, I've lost my train of thought with all your questions. Where was I? What else? Oh, yes. Speaking of Samhain, masks. You all have costumes for the ball this evening, yes?
No.
Ah, it is all good fancy. My outfit will amaze.
Well, yes. But also, no. Samhain is when the dead walk among us. You know this. Sure you're here for that, right? Well, when they leave, they don't always leave empty-handed. Some want to drag the living with them, jealous as they are. That's why we dress up as ghoulish figures, so they can't tell the difference between us and them and will leave us be. I can see some of your faces. Superstitious old bat, you're thinking. Maybe. It's certainly been said before. But just this 1 year, when you're pushing the barriers to their limits, you might do well to keep a superstition or two in your back pocket. Right, no more questions. I'm tired of trying to talk sense into you lot. Listen or don't, it's no skin off my nose.
I'm a surprise here. Looks like these people stay here. A camera with a strange attachment to the front when they go into say spirit lens.
Oh, a new face. You're a little late, but you haven't missed the main event at least. Who might you be?
My name is Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you, Mr.
Doctor, as it happens. Dr. Rory Callahan. Very pleased to meet you too. And yes, before you ask, I am related to Fia Callahan, her nephew and apprentice.
Uh-huh.
But I've taken what she's taught me and improved it through the application of science. And this weekend, I will prove the value of my approach, once and for all.
I've seen one of these before at a fair, a camera, I believe. A good eye, Mr. Warden, only partially wrong. It's a camera, yes, but one modified to work as a spirit camera. Well modified it to work better as one. Any camera in the right circumstances can capture a spirit, of course. But my lens filters the image through complex geometry made of peridot, celandine, black tourmaline, labradite, lapis lazuli, and clear quartz, stones to both bring out the spirit and protect against it. I thought what better place to really put this device to test than here. These halls and, dare I say, people here are likely crawling with spirits. I've even set up a dark room in my quarters so I can quickly develop images. It's why people can take away a copy should they wish. Would you care for pictures? See who dead haunts you, haha. 15 minutes! But yes. Come in my room, I have everything needed to take and develop a picture quickly. Lead the way.
Now, are you ready? Comfortable?
Yes, I think I am.
Then sit still and look at the camera. And we're done. It'll take me a few minutes to develop it.
Oh.
Please, Doctor. If you mean to make a fool of me, you have gone too far.
This is no prank. Whoever that spirit is.
Eamon. My brother. Eamon.
Eamon is with you, in a way. I should be clear. You are Catholic, yes? This is not to say that your brother isn't in heaven. Perhaps a way to explain it is to think of him as a guardian angel. But in truth, we don't know. Look there, at Miss MacLeod. No spirits. It's not that there is no loss in her life. So why? Nobody has been able to really explain things like this. That is why this event and Miss Mantovani's promises draw so many. Here, take a copy. And with it, take solace that your brother is watching over you.
Thank you, Doctor. This means a lot to me. I can see why you champion these newer ways.
Dr. Callahan doesn't seem concerned that Eamon is watching over me. Is he watching over me or is he haunting me? Would Dr. Callahan be so sure Eamon was a guardian angel if he knew what had happened? Ooh.
I should close the mystery of who fought with Miss Deane. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful from my investigation.
Can I close that?
Mary? As in Mary Blake?
Ah, that one. Yes, possibly. The clothing and hairstyle matches the era, certainly.
Have you shown the Marquess?
No. I have considered it and felt it was more ethical to wait until after the seance. I don't want to set him up for failure, hoping she might show up. Maybe afterwards, but we'll see.
This image of Mr. O'Mara did not come out so well. Okay, the thing is with him here, it's really not good to look around. I feel more comfortable searching a room without him here.
Mr. Ward, what can I do for you?
Yeah, it's been often, I guess this is annoying to have it. Little patience, forgot I even have it on. I'm a patron myself, but this is Ireland. Stronger sense of guilt and shame has been bred into me for the 3 years of us. Okay, I wanted to ask about the photograph. There was something new unlocked there. Do you recognize this picture? Of course I do. I took it maybe a week ago. Evelyn must have dropped it. You should return it to her. Okay.
I have to be on my way.
Be well, Mr. Ward.
Okay, and it was said the mystery about the fight. Okay, then let me try and go. To Mrs. Joyce. No, it told me to figure out the fight, but I don't know how to do that right now. I gotta check the alibis, but I don't think I can finish that in the hour. I would rather get someone off the attendee list. Got some mystery, such a station.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Believe in angels, Mrs. Joyce. The Lord sends his messages to care for each and every one of us, so I'm certain. On the days when my heart is full and my mind is free from chaos, I give special thanks to them. I was looking for Will. Cleaning around the interim bedroom from us with the day and the Tams in the dining room, legend and dance, and we forget that Ian will be preparing for the witch mask when I was coming tomorrow. I must not one and helping service of the dinner will be more thinking for being forced to attend this awful scenes the Lord heard from heaven. Okay. Okay, so far she's the only one who I know has a connection to St. Bridget. Well, please about the Séance. Not very pleasant. I've worked here nearly my whole life and this is the first I thought to leave. There's no good come of this. Stopping doesn't have that's ungodly work. I'd be gone if I didn't mean leaving Prince the Marley and young swords in the hand of these wretches. How do you find working with Miss Murphy? Such a sweet girl, so much sadness in a short life. Too curious for her own good, though. I worry seeing her wandering around with these heathens and her eager to fill a hole in our heart. Okay. How do you find working with Mr. Valet? He keeps us right, that's for certain. Believe me, Mr. Ward, it's a rare day when we get a smile from the man. Well, I won't speak ill, he might be down, but he's a good man. But Mr. Proud, that man is here all the way from America, isn't he? Such a haunting figure he cuts. What madman could have possessed him to travel so far, I wonder. Yeah, I can't really find anything to discuss with her. I mean, maybe it's not her after all, but then I don't have anyone else with a connection to St. Bridget so far. I hear telling this manor is supposed to be haunted, but there's plenty of stories about the place, sir, especially the ones I heard as a girl. Those were awful. Any of your own, or the only stories we have here ones we tell ourselves, and I try not to be a writer, but sometimes I get a terrible feeling of being watched, and I'm being silly with others that can be stronger than the Lord. I hesitate to ask, but would you mind keeping an eye on Mr. Doyle? He may be taking self-medicating. Oh, that. Don't you worry, sir. I'll set him straight. He's a good boy at heart, but I promise you just need a little guidance. At least his father soon to help him along. I was together recently, the two. I'm sure Damon's shame us some good.
I'll be off, Mrs. Joyce.
God bless you, sir.
bar opens, okay?
Oh no, miss, I'm fine, thank you.
Please, Mrs. Joyce, I beg of you to listen.
Please now, Miss Mantovani, I said I'm fine.
But I do not need the cars to see how much you carry. You need rest.
I said I'll not hear it. I'd rather my joints suffer the cold than your corruption witch.
What is this corruption of yours? I simply see you need rest. Now, my room is big and grand. And a horror to clean, I am sure. You were there an hour on Friday. That is an hour best spent at rest. It is needed. And I am more than capable.
I? You mean to say that... Why would you? No one's ever... No. Idle hands make the devil's work. Now please, leave me be.
Okay.
Does all this not bore you?
Should it? It's fascinating, in a way. Lots of case studies, certainly.
Well, it's nothing like your usual sort of thing.
Oh, it's not all scientific, but... Look, you're talking to a woman with a shrine in her room. I'm not entirely clinical. Besides, look at you. Ivy, I said I would come with you. Do you expect me to regret it?
I suppose. I just thought, what with who things are.
You're always the first one to know when my tempers run short. Do you suppose I've managed to hide it from you, of all people? Besides, you know I would take any excuse to spend my time with you.
Oh, good grief. But you are always so sweet.
Oh, don't look away like that. Everything will be all right.
No, I just... Maybe it will. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, again, since we have a new hour, let's check all the rooms and see where people are and eavesdrop on people if possible. I'm feeling more and more anxious, so I'm not getting people's mysteries uncovered and not convincing people to not attend the seance. I feel like this might end in a failure. Let's check who's at the bar. Oh, I haven't analyzed you. Okay, distracted look at the eyes. Something about his eyes gives me the impression he's only half in the room. Expensive attire, but nothing flashy. He's wealthy, but he doesn't care if people know it or not. Powders the industries of a white substance around his pocket. He's leaning on that cane for support. The way he's standing leaves no doubt.
You again.
Okay, the thing is, if I finish profiling him, then I could finish his. Didn't have anything about the concept of feathers. Well, not as much as some of the others might, but not much for discipline. But I believe you are the things that hold ghosts in the world. That's why they call them feathers, named for the old shackles used to transport prisoners. Okay, that's on top of that. If anything on your mind, Mr. Murray, you seem distracted. Haha, I always do. Don't take it personally. It's not a comment on the company. Not right now, it isn't anyway. I just know if I had to think. Oh, to compliment you on your clothes. It's fine attire. Not noticed, did you? Had an eye for it then. It's not nearly so showy so as I could get away with. But who's to care? Not me. I'm the one wearing it. Once I like what I'm wearing, I don't see much point in showing it off. There are grander things to be concerned with. Are you aware there's a stain in your pocket, sir? Oh, so there is. That must be soap. Okay, but something too serious? I was showing off horse riding. Although I was doing all Mark's tooked. Scared the diets out of everyone, but I came out of it right. Aside from this, well, fuck, I'll be shot of it eventually. For that I'm often, Mr. Mera. About to tell me you're a doctor. You're not my doctor. My doctor's sick of me. It's a bad habit, I know. But I'm not here to be cross-examined. Some dangerous pastimes, injury to be expected. What do you know about knocking and magic, Mr. O'Mara? Oh, you've been talking about people, have you? They send you to me while I'm a lecturer, but they could just do it something like... It's its own magical discipline, using rituals and ceremonies to speak to angels or their like. It was all developed some time ago, but it doesn't work not so often as I would like. But when you make two angels and speak our language exactly, which is entirely another thing, but there are ways to work around that. That's just to have to answer almost, but don't stay for very long, I would know.
I'll be off.
Don't let me keep...
Okay, how the hell? Okay, what do I have to do to finish profiling the man? Speak to him or other guests about him. I don't have time! I literally feel like I don't have time to ask all the questions I have to ask. You're dub like myself. True enough, I'm from Ballsbridge. A bit less like myself then. What's about to do kid from the south side doing here? Well, of interest in this kind of affair, and she's saving money to attend them. Not that I'm old money, Mr. Porch, or some ancient grand heritage. Just so happens my grandfather was a very wealthy man, and my father after him. And now here I am, genuinely disappointed them both, I suppose.
I'll be off.
Don't let me keep...
Okay, maybe I'll have to find something. I'll like find something up by talking with other people about him. But it's like, there's so much to do and so little time. Bottle of pointing, it's strong stuff. Put it on your room, sir. Oh no, it's not for... Of course, thank you. Hey look, if I can take it, I can take it. I missed the painting. Okay, is someone out here?
Mr. Ward, how are you?
Goes to the fire pit. Seen a woman goes by the fire pit. I got a glimpse of something alright on a recent mine. It's not been long that I know. Miss Montrani is spending a lot of time out there. She decided something. Maybe you should talk to her. Spoken to Mr. Mira, the young Israel, not really, but I've seen him about. Miss McLeod tells me he's a pleasant sort of thing. It seems he might be some fresh air getting out of like this for one. But Miss Lang mentioned something about a young man, and Angel still wouldn't know where to begin with that. So as you can say, there's some anything about Angel talk when you hear what's going on. Not so much. Okay. I was wondering if I can connect you to St. Bridget, but it looks like I can't. Okay, that's just the people, items, documents. Observations, yeah, the crosses was just, yeah, telling me who put them up.
Huh. I'll be off.
Right you are.
Ah, and I see we have already hit another hour. Ay. Not being as, like, not making as much progress as I want to be right now, to be honest. But I'll keep trying. I'm starting to get really worried that this might end up in a failure. I hope not. I really hope not. But yeah, that was another episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be for you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.